Hoy shipmates, Amy from Crazed fam. Well, did I wake up to a storm this morning? Wow. So Carnival have released their new rewards program, and it has got the social media just going nuts. There are all sorts of memes and stuff out there. Everyone is mad. Now, I have come across people who are also happy with the change. So what I want to do today is try to break it down, because there are winners and losers in this. I do think, and I will go into this in more detail, outside of the US, it's going to be a lot more losers than winners. There will not be many winners in this, I don't think. So let's break it down in this video.
Cruise Crazed fam, let's sail away. Everywhere we want to play. On the seas we roam.
All right, so first of all, this is a last minute throw together video. I have been working all day. As you can hear, I've got a bit of a cold. I've sat down, I've tried to digest all of this information the best I can. It's not as straightforward as the old VIFP program. So let's break this down. So in June 2026, so that's June of next year from the date we're recording this, so a year from now, they are getting rid of the old VIFP program, which awards cruisers for their days at sea. So they are getting rid of that, and they are bringing in this new Carnival Rewards program. This new Carnival Rewards program is not so much of a loyalty program. It's more a rewards program for how much you spend with the company, basically. As I said earlier, there are winners and there are losers. It is a very complex program, so it takes a bit to get your head around. So I'm going to try to break it down as simple as I can to help you understand what's involved in this. All right, let's break this down. So first of all, we have points. You get 3 points per US dollar spent. So that means, yes, us Australians, we need to convert to US dollars. So this is going to cost us because of our weaker Australian dollar. Now, you also get 1 point per 1 point earned in the casino as well. So if you are a gambler, then you will benefit from that. Now, this is where so I watched Carnival Cruise Addicts. Well, okay, so I had that playing while I was driving home from work today. So I was listening to Carnival Cruise Addicts in my car. For them, this is actually probably a beneficial move. And this is why. They have the Barclays Carnival World MasterCard. So that is basically just a credit card that you can use on everyday purchases, and those points will accumulate. So their spending on that will now be included as well in that. So even if you can't cruise as often, you can have the credit card and you can still accumulate points while you are not cruising. Where it gets tricky is you must be a US resident. So if you are outside of the US, you are not eligible for that credit card. So therefore, you don't have the chance to accumulate those points. So there, again, we feel like it's a little bit of a slap in the face. So we've got the Australian dollar to US dollar conversion, but then also we don't have the ability to earn points outside of our cruises. Now, where can you get those points from? Us Australians, for instance. So when you book your cruise, when you book any shore excursions, spa treatments, your specialty dining, whatever you spend on board, that will accumulate to your points. Once you accumulate those points, you can actually use them towards purchasing anything you want, almost like onboard credit. So you can even put it towards a cruise. So if you want to, kind of like Qantas points, if anyone has Qantas points or Velocity points, you can take those points and you can put them towards your cruise and you can get money off on that. So for those people who don't want the little gimmicky gifts that you get from the current Carnival VIFP program, then this is a great thing, because then you can just take those points and you can use it how you feel is best for you. Now, this is where it really starts to sting some of the long-term cruises. So Carnival has been around over 50 years. So there is people who have been cruising with Carnival for decades, and they have accumulated their status over a period of many, many years. The thing is, it's gotten tricky for Carnival to grant people all of the current VIFP status. So one of the things is that you do get priority boarding, you get priority disembarkation, priority line at guest services, and you get priority tenders into the ports. So you've got a lot of priority status that a lot of people who are platinum and diamond really enjoy. The thing is that over the years, there has become so many platinum and diamond that there's been cruises where they've just said, we can't give you those because there is just too many platinum and diamond members on board. So then people would get upset that they are not getting those perks that they've been promised by the cruise line. So this is where they had to make the changes. So now to maintain some sort of loyalty. So this is where there's kind of remnants of a loyalty program, I guess. You have stars. Similar to the points, you get 3 stars for every $1 spent either in booking or on board. You also get 1 star per casino point. As of June 2026, you will first of all maintain your status. So whatever status you are, you will maintain that for a period of 2 years. If you are a diamond status, however, you will maintain that for 6 years. So they call that a grandfather status. After June 2026, it's going to kick over to that grandfather status. So for example, currently we are gold. We will maintain gold after that period. If you are platinum, you will maintain platinum. If you are diamond, you will maintain that one for a period of 6 years. This is where it gets complicated. Every 2 years, that status, no matter what it is, you could be a platinum, it's gone. It's gone. So if you don't sail again with Carnival from June 2026 till 31st of May of 2028, then you will lose that status and you'll start all over again. The only difference is there is no longer a blue card. So it is starting from red. So you will go to red. So even if you are currently platinum, you lose that status, you go back to the people who are only just starting. They could be doing their very first cruise with Carnival and you're going to be in with them. All right, so now breaking down the Stars program. So the Stars program is where you will earn your status. So you get 3 stars per every $1 spent on board. And you will get 1 star per 1 point earned in the casino. I don't believe that you can use the credit card for this one. I could be wrong, but I believe this is only on board or through booking through the cruise line and stuff like that. So as I said earlier, you will automatically be granted red status. So that is first ever cruises. You've just booked your first cruise. Congratulations, your red status. Now to get to gold status, you need 10,000 stars. So I've done the maths now. If I'm wrong, please excuse me. My maths is not my strong suit, but I've tried to break this down best I can and as accurately as I can for you. So I'm not going to factor in the casino points because that's just going to confuse things. So we're just going to work off the dollars spent with your cruise here. So we've got $3,333 will get you to 10,000 stars. Now I have, for my Australian friends, done the conversion. So as of today, which is the 19th of June, 2025, so the Australian dollar would be $5,150 approximately. So got to spend, and remember that's for an individual. We're a family. Right, so that means I have to spend that. My husband has to spend that. And each of my kids have to spend that to try to maintain that status. Platinum is from 50,000 stars. So that is in US dollars, $16,666. Now let's convert that over to Australian dollars. So it is 25,740 Australian dollars to reach platinum status, which for us is probably not really achievable. Diamond, 100,000 stars. So 100,000 stars is 33,333 US dollars. And in Australian dollars, brace yourself, that is $51,482. So you've got to be spending some mega bucks to maintain your status here. Now, I will remind you, this will get wiped every 2 years. So you have 2 years to spend that much money. And if you spend that money, congratulations, you maintain your status. If you don't spend that much money, guess what? You're dropping back down to whatever points you or whatever stars you have earned. Now, I'm going to go into a bit more detail of what is actually included in that. All right, so I am on the website now, so let's have a look here. So, all right, here we go, found it. So we are going to break down here all the different perks that you get. So red, upon sign up. So earn and redeem points, member only offers, and member e-newsletter, plus a complimentary 1.5 litre bottle of water, which you currently get anyway. So the only ones kind of winning out on that one is the blue, who never got a free bottle of water. Now they get a free bottle of water. So congratulations to the brand new cruisers. Now, gold. So gold, earn and redeem points, member only offers, member e-newsletter, gold member support, one complimentary beverage on 5+ days, which is the same as it currently is, as well as one complimentary bottle of water. The thing that has changed with this, that has upset a lot of people, is you no longer get a gold status pin. So those pins, I recently made this to put all my pins on, and soon it's going to be a thing of history. So as you can see, for being gold status, we get these pins. So yeah, I don't think I'll be filling that up because that will be changing soon, unfortunately. All right, platinum. So from 50,000 stars. Member perks, earn and redeem points, member only offers, member e-newsletter, member collectible pin, so they still get a collectible pin, platinum member support, on-board extras, you get your water, 2 complimentary beverages, complimentary wash and fold, priority specialty dining reservations, priority main dining reservations, priority access, so early online access to check-in, embarkation priority, onboard priority, and debarkation priority. Now remember, to maintain this, us Australians, have to spend $25,740. So yeah. Now, diamond. Earn and redeem points. Member only offers, member e-newsletter, member collectible pins, dedicated diamond support, sales and service, 1 complimentary bottle of water, 2 complimentary beverages, complimentary wash and fold, which is what I was really looking forward to becoming platinum around the end of next year, which will not be happening for me now. And specialty dining reservations, guarantee main dining room time, so you can pick your time. And then you've got all the priority on board, and you've even got retail concierge service. And you also get invited to a special event invitation from the captain, which we don't know what that is yet. So that is the perks based off the new status. So look, it's just made the platinum and the diamond a lot more out of reach for a lot of people. There is one way that Carnival is still rewarding loyalty, and that's with the Milestone Program that they have. So now, after your first 50 days of sailing with Carnival, you will get 5,000 bonus points, so you can use that on board, and you get a Milestone sail and sign card. Now, every 100 days you spend with Carnival, you will get 10,000 points. You'll get a commemorative gift, which is something that platinum and diamond people used to get that they no longer get. And they'll get a special milestone sale and sign card. All right, so that's the basic outline of that. I'm going to let you know my thoughts now. I wanted to try to take the day to process this information properly. I didn't want to just come out with a video guns blazing like a lot of people have done. They just, really mad about it. They've come out. I wanted to sit there and I wanted to sit and think about the pros and cons, because there certainly is pros. And the pros is that you can use those points in whatever way you want. So rather than just getting the generic gifts that Carnival gives you, you can get what you want out of that. You can put it towards a spa service. You can put it towards specialty dining. You can go in the gift shop. You can spend it. You can buy a drink. You can spend it however you want. The issue is that you need a lot of points to be able to really get much benefit out of that. The people who are winning in this are the people who enjoy going to the casino. We do not go to the casino, so those points we're not going to accumulate. I think the thing that annoys me about that is that already the casino people get great offers on their cruises. We don't. We pay full price, just like everybody else. We don't get any special offers on cruises, whereas casino offers, there's some great offers. They get drinks, they get all sorts of perks already. And now that's also going to be added on to this. So now they get that added benefit as well. So great to someone who's a bit of a gambler, they're going to accumulate points pretty quickly. The other person this is great for is those people who have that MasterCard. And if you're not someone who likes to have MasterCards or credit cards, shall we say, because you like to control your spending a little bit more, or you don't want to pay the fees, because obviously there is a kickback to Carnival for this. They are trying to get you spending, and there is clearly a kickback to where it's beneficial for the cruise line to use those points towards there. So if you have that credit card, it's a pretty good thing for you, because you can accumulate points just paying your bills. But if you don't have that credit card, you're not eligible for it. For us non-US citizens, we're not eligible. So again, we feel like we've been left behind, and it's a bit of a slap in the face to the Aussie cruisers that not only is this in US dollars, so we lose out on the conversion, but then also that we don't have this credit card, so we don't have that extra added ability to be able to accumulate more points. Now, the other thing that is really hard to wrap your head around is that you are under the pressure of spending all that money within a 2-year period. And I understand from a business aspect that this makes absolute sense to them, because they're going to keep people spending. And, they're not just diamond and then, they get comfortable and they're on that forever. They have to keep coming back if they want to maintain that status. So it is very hard to maintain that. They are expected to maintain that to maintain their status. Now, I will say for some people, status doesn't matter. And for some people, that perks don't matter. So for those people, this probably doesn't really faze them. But for those who does care about status, then this is going to hurt them. I am trying to reserve my judgment until I actually see this working. Because if I am cruising and I'm seeing I'm accumulating points pretty quickly and I'm able to get a discount on my cruise because of those points, then that's great. But I really think, based off the numbers I've done, this is going to be really hard for us to make amount of points for it to really have much of an impact on our cruise. Now, in saying that, we cruise because we love the cruise. We don't cruise because of the perks. So you need to think about this. What matters more to you? Is it the onboard cruise experience, or is it the perks it gets? Because this certainly, you do not get the perks that you get with some other cruise lines with Carnival, and that's what I think some people are hoping for. But in saying that, now you might get more tailored rewards based off the fact that you can spend this however you want. So I am still a little bit up in the air with it. I've had a day to process it, be it while I've been working and I've started a new job, so I've been actually training, so my head's been very much in my job all day. But when I've had a chance to sit there and think about it, certainly on the drive to work, certainly on the way home, I was thinking about it. This could be a really good thing or it could be a really bad thing for you. I hope that you do get some sort of reward out of this. I hope that this has kind of cleared up how everything works for you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching.